Welcome to Little Pup's Halloween special. I've been having a problem with the automatic choke, and I noticed that my fuel mileage was pretty bad. I mean, it was sucking up the fuel like crazy, and I wasn't sure what it was. If it was maybe a leaking compression, or maybe the fuel air mixture adjustment, you know, or the choke, because I didn't have I never finished setting up the choke properly, but it was running fine. It was just smoking a little bit. And then when the cold weather started coming in, it started acting up, like as soon as it would reach normal operating temperature, it would start to cough and kind of miss, and the idle would go down low. So I figured, well, it's a good time to adjust the choke. And then I said, well, maybe I'll just first check the voltage, going to the choke first, because it's supposed to have 12 volts going to this choke. So when I first checked it, show you what I did. Set up the multimeter, and it was reading 0. I wasn't getting any voltage when the key was turned on or the engine was running. So then I went over to turn the key on, like that, and check the voltage after I had checked my wire connection up here where I spliced it in, and I couldn't really tell if the connection was good or not. And I checked it with the key on, and it would work sometimes and other times it wouldn't. So then I rechecked my connection here again, a male and female plug, and I realized that the male plug was smaller size than the female receptacle. And I said, well, that's probably it then, it's not making contact. So I crimped the connection, rechecked it with the voltmeter, like I am now, and then I had voltage, and I'm getting 11.6 volts, which is what I'm supposed to be getting to the choke mechanism. And that's what we're getting right now. And that opened up my choke, because the 12 volt signal is what heats up the heating element inside the choke that opens up the choke flap. And it was running better and idling better. I said, okay, well, we got that fixed. And then I readjusted the fuel air mixture after it was warmed up and the choke flap was fully open. And I noticed that I knew that I had the mixture screw out about 2.5 turns, something like that. So I decided to dial it down, screw in the mixture screw to about 1.5 starting point, which is what they recommend on these Weber carburetors. So I got it down there, and it seemed to be running fine. So now I'm getting better gas mileage, so that's a plus. And so it's really nice to have one of these multimeters checking your voltage at your choke terminal to make sure that you're getting proper 12 volts. And I just got mine hooked up, going to this wire right here, and these are the 2 wires that went to the original carburetor that operated the mixture control solenoid. And so this is your 12 volt going to the mixture control solenoid on the original Hitachi carburetor. So I figured that was the best point to connect to. That's all I got.